Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Cybercast, episode number 259. I am your host, Angry Mike. We are filling in for Josh, who is in the process of moving. I'm sure he'll watch in video form, so we all know we have to keep cussing to a minimum.
He's probably watching live.
No one's watching live yet, so he's not watching yet.
Shoot.
Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves, starting with Dalton.
I'm Dalton. You can find me everywhere at Daltonians TFs.
I'm Sportimus. You can find me here on YouTube and on Facebook as Sportimus and Twitter as Sportimus Prime.
I'm Rick. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Shatrdglassjazz.
And I, again, am Mike, your host, and you can find me everywhere as the Angry Mike. As usual, we're going to pick up where Cybercast usually does everything, where we will be doing the figure of the week. Dalton, kick us off.
I haven't gotten anything new, but lately I've been fiddling around with the X-Transbots G2 Wild Rider. So I guess that'd be my figure of the week.
Ooh, that's nice.
No, I mean, but it's my figure of the week. I've been playing it with it this week.
When did you get it?
I got it last year.
Yeah, when did you get it?
Oh.
Doesn't count.
Oh.
Doesn't count.
Last year.
It counts to me.
It's a good figure.
It's a great figure.
Yeah.
All right, Sport, what you got?
Well, I got this from some guy called Mike, and that's Dr. Doom. Thank you, Mike.
You're welcome. You haven't opened it yet?
No, I'm dying to, but it's easier to pack this way.
Oh. All right.
I'll go Earthrise Prime. You know, I dig this. This wave 1 is super G1. So I'm digging all of them, but if I can only pick one, I'll pick him.
I'm definitely painting the back and sides, the inner sides of those legs.
What's your second favorite one, Rick?
Wheeljack. Wheeljack,
really? Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I can dig that. My figure is the Animal Warriors of the Kingdom. This is the Roma Collectibles Tomas, something like that. I can't pronounce it too well.
Huh.
But it's like a green Mothman kind of looking thing. But it's a pretty cool little exclusive. I know I've been picking up the exclusive ones. I've gotten both of Roma's, and I am looking forward to Night Shining getting theirs as well, hopefully soon. So,
Yeah, I think I'm going to pick up one of those.
yeah, hopefully they'll have theirs, soon. I would assume. All right, and so we're going to do our Mount Rushmore next. Usually Mount Rushmore is a discussion, not discussion, but kind of a topic, and we give you our top 4 of what we think. And this week we are going to do our top 4 actors from either a DC TV show or DC movie, or pretty much any DC actor, as you can guess. You can really go with that. So, Dalton, you go first because you steal from everybody.
I'm going to say Kevin Conroy, hands down my favorite Batman. I mean, just for that reason, he's one of the best actors out there for Batman. Mark Hamill for the Joker, again, one of the best, absolute best. Ron Perlman as Slade from Teen Titans. That's easily a great one. And I'm going to catch some flack for this, but Brandon Routh as Superman from Superman Returns. I didn't really grow up with the Christopher Reeves movie, but he did such a great job kind of mimicking his mannerisms. I have to give him props for that.
Wow. Okay.
I'm waiting for Dakota. Wow, Dalton, you trash.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, that was like the worst Superman movie ever.
I don't know about that. It is the worst. But there's some tough competition for the worst Superman movie.
That's the worst one in my book.
I don't know. I liked it. I mean, I was a kid when I watched it, so didn't matter to me.
All right, Sport, what you got?
Man, I forgot all the names. The actors
went over this.
No.
Come on, sport.
What's his name? Dark Knight movies. Batman.
Christian Bale.
Thank you. So I just like I know they make fun of it a lot, but I like the grunts that he makes, swear to me and all that. So I just thought
good movies.
Yeah, I enjoyed 2 out of 3 of them. So definitely that. I'm going to have to go with the Arrow actor for Arrow for the CW series.
Oh, breaking rules already.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell.
I just like Arrow, and I think he does a good job portraying him.
Josh is going to get in the comments and kick you out.
Supergirl from CW.
Oh my god!
Lord.
Josh is having a stroke.
2 for 2.
The caveat is I've only seen 2 seasons of it, so I don't know what happened after that.
Melissa Benoit,
Yeah.
whatever her name is.
Whatever her name is, yeah. And the 4th would be Catwoman from Batman Returns.
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle Pfeiffer, yeah.
Yeah, she was pretty hot in that.
She was pretty hot in that movie, yeah.
She's not as hot as she used to be.
Yeah, well, if you go back in time,
I mean, everybody gets old, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you go ahead and get your mail order bride after they get old.
Jeez.
Kick the tires.
What you got, Rick?
I got Michael Keaton Batman, Heath Ledger Joker,
Oh, yes.
Christopher Reeve Superman, and Yvonne Craig Batgirl. And she's just talented as an actress. Very talented.
All right. And Josh had put in the chat earlier, he had Michael Keaton's Batman, Heath Ledger's Joker, Margaret Robbie's Harley Quinn, and Jason Momoa Aquaman.
Oh, yeah. He is good. Yeah.
Oh, the skinny one? Yeah.
Yeah, the skinny one. I thought that was pretty good too. My 4, which, my 4th one is actually Adam West Batman.
Oh,
When he
classic.
does little dancing, and the surfboard and the
Batusi.
That's-
Yeah.
that's my Batman right there. My 3rd one was Christopher Reeve's Superman, which is what I grew up on since I'm old.
Yep, me too.
Over the hill.
And then my last 2 are, you can technically maybe say CW, but more or less they were WB before they were CW. And number 2 would be Michael Rosenberg as Lex Luthor from Smallville.
Yeah, he
Which
was.
I really feel like he is the best incarnation of Lex Luthor, period. And that's just
Rosenbaum.
me.
But yeah, I agree with
Rosenbaum,
you.
I'm sorry.
I think he's the best Lex too.
Yeah.
And then, even though he was never really Superman, but Tom Welling played one hell of a Clark Kent, who just had, was able to chase any kind of tail he wanted to. And that's a TV show, in my opinion.
It was a really good show. For
I know.
anybody who never watched it or who only saw a season or 2, man, watch all the seasons. Is it 10 seasons? Is it 9?
10
seasons,
seasons.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
super good.
It really is. And now there are a couple of seasons where you have those WTF moments,
Yeah.
but I mean, when it gets towards the end, there's one season that's kind of like that, but then the rest of it, turns out to be really good. I mean, it's very good. I forget how I'm trying to say the word. But it's a
Adaptation.
good, of what Clark Kent was before he was Superman. It's a very good story up until that. It's really good. And then of course the current TV shows did the Crisis, and they went back to Smallville for like 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
But I mean, they kind of wrapped that story up for him, which was absolutely amazing. But then, of course, once they wrapped it up, then all the conspiracy theorists came out on why he's like that, and this is what happened. This is what I think. So it was kind of funny to watch that.
Just watch the show and enjoy it for what it is. Jeez.
Well, no, I mean, they watch it, but then I don't want to spoil it for sport because it sounds like he hasn't watched it yet. But it's kind of like
they don't need the cork board and yarn.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that. Anywho, so we'll go ahead and do an honorable mention since, like I said, we're kind of light on some news this week. So my honorable mention was going to be Henry Cavanaugh. Is that his last name?
Cavill. Yeah.
Cavill.
God dang, I cannot get my names right for nothing today.
You and Josh should be best friends.
It must be something with the host. The host can never quite get the name. It's that host position.
It must be, but yeah, I think he is a great. I think he does a great job as Superman, and I know Dalton was all about Brandon Routh playing Superman, but man, I just feel like that was the worst Superman ever. So I just think Henry did an amazing job. I mean, able to turn nerd and Superman and not be too nerdy like Brandon was, in my opinion. So
I think a lot of people's problem with that is they're trying to make it too much like the classic in modern day.
They did.
So,
I'll admit that.
I think it's more of a writing standpoint.
Yeah.
But I guess my honorable mention would be Jack Nicholson as the Joker.
Ooh.
Like
that would be
that, he was made for that role, especially in a Tim Burton movie.
Mm-hmm.
What you got, Sport?
Adam West. As my honorable mention. I didn't pick him as my list because that was more of a campy show, and I was thinking you guys wanted something more serious, but I liked him as Batman.
CW is pretty campy.
And having met him in real life was a real privilege.
Oh, really? That's pretty bad.
Yeah, unfortunately, his manager was a jerk back then. They got into some sort of argument.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was really poorly managed in a convention, and something was going on, and I never got his autograph. So.
Oh wow, that stinks.
It sucks.
Rick, what you got for an honorable mention?
Yeah, I agree with Dalton. My honorable mention was going to be Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. They're stellar. I mean, I don't know if that animated series will ever be beat. And there's some animated series that I love, but man, that one is just a gem.
Right.
Especially.
I was going to say it's funny you should mention that. It was because Josh is that when me and Josh went to Dallas Fan Expo a couple years ago. Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy were both there, and they did the panel together. Yeah. And Mark Hamill going into the Joker's voice, and it was just amazing. So it was really cool. So, what are you going to say, Dalton?
I was just going to say just the fact that, and they expanded it all too with Justice League and Superman.
Yeah.
So nobody said Lego Batman, huh? All right.
Well, I have respect for Will Arnett, but he's not the best Batman as much as he claims.
He's still better than Clooney, though, right?
Dude, why are you hating on Clooney?
Everyone's better than Clooney.
I like Clooney.
My dog could do better than
Clooney. Is Batman.
Jeez. Y'all are killing me, man. Clooney was a good Batman.
Oh God, no! Oh my God!
Hey, at least he wasn't Kilmer and his nipples.
The nipples was on his fault.
Kilmer had a really broad chest. It felt like Dark Knight Batman to me.
Yes, so did Ben Affleck. We called him fat.
I'm surprised no one mentioned. I'm surprised no one mentioned Peter Weller from The Dark Knight Returns.
No.
No.
Yeah.
No. Womp womp womp.
That's like the Green Lantern. No one wants to remember that one either. Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds tried. He tried.
Right.
Don't blame him.
All right. So let me see here. We're going to do a little bit different. We're going to talk about a couple of things real quick. All right.
This is the part where
Someone's having fun with Starscream.
Yeah.
Is that what that noise was?
Whoosh.
It was it mooshing.
You guys don't make noises?
At least you go.
Not where everyone else hears it.
I do that too.
I just used the little box that I got with the 25th anniversary Optimus.
If I go between like the Decepticons and the Autobots, I'll do the bum 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 bum. You know.
You use your red Dakota strip yet too?
No, I wish they went with the tech specs.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, instead of the hidden messages.
Yes.
They haven't done tech specs since 2013.
It's been a while.
Since the Throwing 30 line?
There's a tech spec on the. I saw one of the instructions. I was looking at one of the instructions, and there's a tech spec on there. And it's turned like on the side, or like they were trying to fit it in. But I did see tech specs.
I wanted to put MAGA everywhere just to spite people.
Oh, gosh.
I keep politician stuff to yourself. We ain't talking about politics, but anyways,
that with jazz.
All right, here we go. All right, I'm helping out our Stasis Lock crew, which would actually be two of us actually here. At PRobocon June 5th and 6th, the Ultra Gear Stasis Lock photo op. Bring your masterpiece Cheetor to PRobocon June 5th and 6th, 2020 in Louisville, Kentucky for an epic catastrophic gathering of the most open Cheetors in one location. I'm sure I got that word wrong. Me and Dakota talked about this, and I said it 2 or 3 times to him to make sure I was saying it right. He goes, that's right, that's right. And then
Catastrophic.
Whatever.
Gyroscopic.
Yeah.
Gyro.
Catastrophic is something you do in the bathroom, I think.
Maybe so. I don't know. But anyways, basically, show up at PRobocon June 5th or 6th. Bring your masterpiece Cheetor, and we're going to do one big photo op of some Cheetors. I would say something else, but it's not appropriate for this channel. Well, it is for my channel, but not the show. Let's put it that way.
Spotted.
Don't say it. All right. And those who don't know, Robocon is in June 5th and 6th, 2020. And they put up their registration this week. So basically, it's Friday night preview. All kinds of games. If you haven't heard the big news yet, it is here. BotCon is returning for 2021. That doesn't mean that RoboCon is ending. In fact, we are helping to get the party started 1 year early. There will be 2 attending packages. One is a pre-party exclusive package, and then there's a regular package, and then the custom package. So basically, you get, which I did the custom class and the pre-party, and it was less than 200. It was actually 187 is what it was. So there's the pre-party for BotCon, which is a Friday night, and they are supposed to announce BotCon 2021 location and dates. To this, my understanding, when you do the package, you get this cool-looking T-shirt, which is a throwback to the old BotCon days. You get the lanyard, the party tickets for Friday night, and then they have this Beyond the Convention BotCon book. Now, Rick, you'll probably know this. The JoeCon books that have all the stuff in it, as far as the where it shows you what the figure looks like. We got it in the last JoeCon.
Like Kavanaugh's book?
No, we don't say his name. But yeah, that book like that. But that's what this is like. This is what this is like.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, and it's going to be, from my understanding, it's supposed to be all of the the convention stuff, all the years, I think, from the first BotCon.
It's volume 1 though, so.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, I was under the impression it was all of them in one setting. I'm not for sure. Maybe I was wrong.
Well, another thing, real quick. This exclusive cover is limited to 300, so
right,
your registration's in.
You can only get this at the if you do the package at a RoboCon, or you can only get it at RoboCon, and then I believe there are some other exclusive covers maybe later on. I'm not for sure. So that's the one. Or night. I think maybe I'm wrong. I think maybe I don't know. I'm not going to sit there and say something wrong and get yelled at.
Too late.
I'd like one. If somebody could get me one, that would be.
I'm going. I'll get you one. And then RoboCon has their T-shirt, which is kind of a G2 throwback, which is pretty cool.
I might pick that one up.
Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Yeah,
that's
and cool currently on Robocon.com, or Robocon or NiceShinyNeat.com, or if you go to botcon.com. I'm not for sure how you get there, but anyways, there are a couple other older BotCon shirts that have been redesigned. Like the logo changes, stuff of that nature, that are available to, I think, ship now is what Dakota had told me. I'm not for sure on that. And
yeah, just go to botcon.com, click the option bar and store.
Store, yep. And then the Robocon custom class is going to be Shatrdglass Megatron, which is being done out of the Dreadwing mold from Power of the Primes. So, what?
I was going to say Blackwing or Darkwing, whatever.
Whatever.
That's a small figure, isn't it?
It's a deluxe class.
Yeah, they've all been deluxe classes so far, except for 2018 when it was the Pretender Shills.
Yeah, the Pretender Shills were good. As you can tell, it's going to have a new 3D printed custom head, and then it will. There's going to be some other parts on there. I think there's supposed to be something to make it kind of like a tank and a jet all together. I'm not for sure.
Well, it's throwing back to the 2008 Megatron, so it might be a little tank sword thing.
Okay, yeah, okay, because it was the actual that was now, and you can see there on the. I'm not for sure if those parts came with the original figure or those are 3D printed guns, or do those guns come with the original figure?
Those are the original guns, and it looks like the same thing on the arm for the hand thing.
Okay, so yeah, you can go over to Robocon NiceShinyNeat.com and find the link. So you can go to Peach Robocon on Facebook, and you can find the links there to go if you want to go. There's, like I said, it's going to be in Louisville, Kentucky, at the Galt House, whatever the hell it's called.
Yep.
Which is the where the last BotCon was held at, which is actually an amazing hotel, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm
That was nice.
I'm sure the fact just wanted to go to hang out in the hotel more than anything else.
So hang out at the bar with the fish tank built into it.
I never hung out over there.
I didn't either. I couldn't drink at the time.
You still can't drink it right now.
I can.
Yeah, you can't hold your liquor. All right, let's see. We get that. All right, have to bear with me when I go to doing pictures. All right, these photos were from Don Shop, whatever. Gosh, I'm horrible. So these are some of the Earthrise figures with some of these effects, which I'm not for sure if these are available for sale somewhere or not, but they're pretty cool. So I went ahead and I was like, well, we'll show them off. And I guess this is what I liked. This Energon axe and shield he has. I want to know where to get that.
That looks like it might be Matrix Workshop or something. It's hard to tell.
I'm actually digging that Autobot shield though. That's what looks really cool.
Yeah, reminds me of the War for Cybertron with the brutes.
Yep. I'm actually digging that one. And then this is what I was telling you about earlier. Dalton, look at the fire effect on the trailer. Oh, he's popping one off.
It'd make more sense if they did it out of the pipes on the truck.
Yeah, it would.
He's feeling a little gassy there. Yeah.
And I guess this is kind of some size comparisons with a couple of deluxe figures. Then it shows you can get Prowl in the trailer. Pretty.
Prowl's like the only deluxe.
Yeah, they only made it a little wider.
Have you tried any of your figures yet inside the trailer yet, Rick?
I've got weapons in it right now, but I can see if. I mean, Cliff Jumper, obviously.
Obviously,
Right.
Yeah, if I take the weapons out, Wheeljack's pretty close. He's a little bit wide.
They only made the trailer a little bit wider.
I think he is slightly too big.
Yeah.
Hey, Cameron, I just looked at my Shatrdglass Megatron from 08, and I do not see that much red on him, so I'm not for sure why he had so much red on him. Cameron had asked.
Might be for the wings and jet mode.
Maybe, I'm not for sure. I know, I can't see because he's so far in the back of the case. But
artistic licensing, okay?
Shut up, Dalton. You can get an 84 roller, or is that MP roller? Maybe.
I think that's MP.
Okay, I mean, you can still get a roller in there pretty easily. You can get in
They better.
Cyberverse Bumblebee in there. Now, this is what kills me, and I know we argued about this before we went on air, or I argued it. Y'all just disagree with me, but knowing that the leader class is the same size as the Voyager just burns my heart. I don't care that it comes with this $50 trailer with it. It just irritates me. I mean, I'm still going to get it.
That's what makes it a leader class.
Yeah, the amount of plastic.
Leader class was more of the figure being a leader versus having accessories.
Well,
I mean, let's be honest. Besides Rick, okay, make your point. I want to hear this.
Point. So when you put Wheeljack, Hoist, Cliffjumper, and Prime beside each other, they look correctly scaled in the universe. Perfectly. I don't know. God, mathematician, I'm not. But when you're playing with them, it looks like the cartoon. And I'm assuming that's part of what they went for. And I think including the trailer just makes it feel extra G1. And I appreciate that. Like when I sat down to play with it, the trailer opened up with the weapons and stuff in it, and the little robot guy. I mean, I dig all that.
I mean, I don't remember my G1 Optimus Prime trailer having that jacked up wheels in the back.
Well, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it's it's still his trailer,
right?
They can't sell Prime with the trailer at the Voyager price point is the main thing. So they're putting it in with the leader price point because it's the same amount of plastic.
Yeah, welcome to 2020. But I do appreciate they're in scale. That's the one silver lining.
And they painted the rims.
Yeah, he looks. I mean, I think he looks really good
on the back wheels.
They
painted the tires on the front wheels.
Yeah, that's all right. It works.
I guess. I mean, it's more of Let's look at it this way. We've been getting leader class figures as leaders, bigger figures for years, and just here recently in Siege is when they started with this scale down kind of stuff. Maybe even before. Well, I guess it was more like that. It's kind of like, like a couple of guys in the chat, Maddie the dentist, and Cameron both agree with me that they don't feel like it's fair that we're paying $50 for a Voyager-sized figure. Now, granted, I understand what you're saying is that it comes with the trailer and all that, yada, yada, yada. But go back to Astro Train. Where's the
Astro Train and Shockwave. Yeah. I can see that argument for those two.
Ultra Magnus?
Ultra Magnus was fine because it was part of him.
Yeah, that's what he is.
Cameron will greatly disagree with you on that one. Cameron bought Siege Ultra Magnus before he realized it. It was like that. He hasn't bought another leader since then.
I think everybody's got an opinion.
Right.
This week I've loved Transformers a whole lot. And lucky for me, I guess. Like maybe we're in.
Oh, I'm with you, Rick.
I've had a really good week with these figures.
Here's something I have to ask you, Rick. On the Optimus Prime, on his gun, he has a side port or a side piece to where I guess it could peg in somewhere. Where does it show where it's supposed to peg in at on him?
On his back.
There's a hole in the middle of his back, and also when you're trying to plug it in the trailer and you're trying to plug all the different weapons in, it comes in handy in the trailer as well.
Oh, and even folded up on the bottom, you can plug it in like that too, with that side peg.
Yeah. And even folded up, it looks better. Like there's a bunch of different options the way that they've designed the gun.
Well, the good thing is at least they got the hand color right. That's what I'm excited about.
Yeah, and there's a little bit of articulation. We don't normally get the fingers pulling out like that. I think is it the first time? I mean, I know we're used to it. If you're third-party guys, you're used to it. But mainline Prime, I don't think we've had it where his fingers come out.
I don't recall that either.
It's just for this feature right here.
The Matrix.
Well, and then the removable Matrix too is just amazing.
I remember, I like that too as well. It's almost like a small version of the Masterpiece. I'm just putting it out there.
Or a bigger version of the hybrid style.
He's flashing himself. Yeah.
Yeah,
You get a lot. I think you get a decent amount with I get what they're trying to do. But I can understand too. We've had a ton of leaders. I get it. One of the things, I don't buy all the studio series, but one of the things I appreciate when I do buy it is the bots are scaled proportionately in the realm. And I think that's something that they're just trying to do across the line. Here's the thing. The economy is different than it was then. And I think Hasbro is leaning into the economy and saying, look, this is what we can do for you. And they're putting the bots kind of scaled together like that.
Well, yeah, even with the own size class, they're scaled. Like, Hoist is taller than Wheeljack, and Wheeljack is taller than Cliffjumper. They're not all the same size across the board.
Yeah, they're trying to do what they're doing with their studio series.
You can really see it. When you line them up like the usual suspects, that first wave, the Autobots, you can really see what they're trying to do. It's easier to see it there than. But I totally get it. If you're comparing like leaders that we've been buying to this leader, I completely understand the conversation could swing both ways.
Have you tried this pose yet on yours, Rick?
No, but I'm sure he can do it. He's a really good just like the Siege version. He's a really good action figure, but this time we don't have the arm kibble. That arm kibble is gone.
There's practically no kibble except for the tires on the back.
It's really good.
Now I'm not for sure. Now, just so people know, I'll be bouncing around. I don't got nothing in order like Josh does, so we might go from Hasbro to third party to God knows what else. So just be aware I'm jumping around. Now this one, me and Dalton had talked earlier. I think we might have done this, but I don't know if it's something that was just reposted today. So I don't know if this is colored version or what.
He's out. So
this is Gravestone, right?
Yeah,
Gravestone. Yeah.
With
where's my trailer?
Like April
after Chinese New Year. Yeah.
So are you telling me that you got the robot but no trailer?
Right.
Yeah, you don't get
wow.
The
you
trailer,
ain't get the trailer for a while.
The trailer comes with everything for the combined mode.
Right.
So that's why they're releasing it separately, unless you're paying like $300.
Hello, do you remember what's going on in the we're in China right now? You ain't getting that trailer anytime soon.
Well, Fans Toys is the same thing. They gave the trailer, but that all becomes Motormaster.
Yeah.
So they don't have any component to combine them yet. As Motormaster, this is a pretty good figure.
Now, for some people who don't remember, I canceled my pre-order on these, but I know Rick got his in last week from Robot Kingdom, and I know the U.S. Hasbro Pulse ones have been delayed until the end of March.
Two sets of them have been delayed.
Well, you can don't hold your breath. That third set's getting delayed too, buddy.
Oh, I'm fairly sure they're going to be two.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait till they all come out and they make one big gift set. Then I'll buy it.
Yeah.
So
if they make a gift set, I'll buy that too.
Jeez.
I would love to have a gift set.
Give me God Neptune, I'll be happy.
If they do that, I'd be fine with that too. Yeah.
So I believe these are actually in picture. I'm not for sure on these. So we'll just look through these, I guess. Rick, have you taken yours? I can't remember if I've seen you post it yet. If you've taken them out and transformed them yet?
Oh, I played with them for like they came 2 weeks ago. I played with them all week. Like, I really like them. I mean, like, I had them on the tray table watching TV. I had them at the dinner table. I had them in this room. I mean, like, yeah, no, I really like
sticking up the house with that fish.
They're really cool. I had Master Force. I had Master Force. I was watching the cartoon, and my kid hadn't seen any of that stuff. And I'm like, look at these sea monsters. You know, he was watching it with me. So anyway.
Here's what's really funny is that Rick's sitting there playing with his toys at the dinner table, and I bet you they tell Xander he can't play with his toys at the dinner table.
Yeah, totally. It's one of those things where he looks up and he's like, but Dad's got blah blah blah, and then Erica gives me this look across the table,
and Dad's like, do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly.
Daddy can't come to the phone right now. He's playing with his toys. Yeah.
This is the way.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Scalar looks really good.
Boy.
Now, I'd really love it if they did the universe colors.
Well, you just got
The
some wishful
Collectors
thinking
Club.
there, buddy.
I just think it's like crazy colors. I don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
I like these colors, the hot pink and blue.
Yeah, these and God Neptune. I mean, I'm sure we're going to get God Neptune since it's Takara. Have it there with my. Well, they tease it in the Legends comic.
Now here is what we got going on. Well, some of the. I don't think this is what I want to see. No, this isn't what I wanted to see.
No, it's a few posts later.
Did we see this? Have we seen this one yet? Whatever it is, it's a third-party Transformer. What is
The
it?
Ocular Max Onslaught.
Onslaught, yeah.
Rick, do you have this?
No.
It's like we have so many of these things now. So many combiners.
Bruticus stuff.
This is the first one that's
Years
pretty
ago.
much an all-in-one combiner.
Yeah,
There's
The
no
only-
parts
the only add-ons
forming.
is the only add-ons are the toy style accessories.
Well, those are actually replacement parts. You actually take off the ones that he has and place it on
Okay.
new ones.
Except for the silver feet.
That's the
Those
only thing, yeah, like little slippers for them. But yeah,
All right, here's what we'll do. We'll do some comparison pictures of
yay!
the new Earthrise stuff. So we got the current new hoist, and then we have what are these? The Takara and the
Yeah, the Thrilling 30 mold. And then the
Yeah.
Takara has the X2 Toyz upgrade on it.
okay. So now I have this one, and I think I haven't transformed him yet, but I mean I think it's a really good. I mean it gives it a solid G1 accuracy of what the G1 toy was.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I mean, I still have my Thrilling 30s one as well, and I think it's a pretty good one as well.
I'm gonna sell it. I'm done with it.
Yeah, this
When do you get to the point to where you think, well, you can't have too many hoists or something like that?
No, I like the new one. I like the new hoist most of all. You know, it's just
I think they're stellar. This new, I haven't posted a whole lot of pictures, but I was going to do a video, and I was just going to say I don't need another main line. Once they did this line, if it's this good and it stays, and we get it, I'd like them to redo Jazz.
Yep.
But I don't really need another Starscream, and I don't really need another hoist. Like
Right.
These new versions, I'm really good with.
They're pretty definitive.
So you're
They're
done.
very definitive.
Is that just saying like
I
you're
would-
done buying Transformers at retail?
No, I said I would be okay.
Oh,
Yeah, where they've ended up, like this Starscream, when you hold it in your hand, it's the same size as the toy you play with as a kid.
Mhm.
So we're not dealing with those deluxe Seekers anymore. And outside of having landing gear, it's stellar. It's so Starscream.
Quick question here, Rick. Is Wheeljack that weird kind of off-white that we had with 8-Face?
I think he is.
I don't
No.
think so.
No, he's not. He's slightly different. He's not
Yeah.
what you're thinking of. No.
But he's not
But
as
he's still
bright
kind of
white as
off-white.
Yeah, he's off-white.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not.
As long as it's not that creamy, clear white, then I'm fine.
It's not.
Is it sticky? Yeah.
What? Is it what? What? No, it's right.
Yeah. It's not that nasty white color. Yeah.
It's not the 8-Face thing that you're
Yeah.
thinking.
Now here's
That's
the Generations Wheeljack, which I find hilarious how his like wings in the back are really tall, where the Earthrise ones are like really small.
Mhm.
If
Well,
they could just be a half an inch bigger, I mean, I'd be okay with that.
Well, the
Well,
old
I-
Wheeljack was a repaint.
Yeah, he was a retool of tracks, so I
Yeah.
think a lot of people are having that kind of Mandela effect, getting their memories wrong. Because these were
there's-
meant to be Trax's wings to begin with.
Right.
So here's your comparison on the new Wheeljack and the old Wheeljack.
I just love how MP-esque the new one is.
That's
All
true.
right.
Yeah.
Now we get to the very controversial cliff jumper size comparison. So that's not a cliff jumper. That's a wind charger.
For some, why do they have a wind charger in there? Unless it's for scale.
Well, this can obviously tell you that the scale on this one. Now, granted,
is accurate.
It is accurate. It is a nice cliff jumper. It is a very cool cliff jumper, but it is not in no way, shape, or form worth $20.
Where's the classic one?
What?
Rick, how dense is he compared to the Legends Bumblebee from Titan's Return?
It's not. No matter how you cut it, it's not a $20 figure.
Okay.
But
I was gonna say, if it's more dense, has more plastic, then
it's accurate with the wave. It's scaled with the other bots, but I'd say it is a $15.99 feels good for this toy.
And I totally agree. I mean, because the scale on him is, in my opinion, perfect for cliff jumper.
Yeah,
price point not.
I think the biggest problem is they cut out Legends completely.
Yeah, and I wish hopefully someone that's going to be at Toy Fair asks, the Hasbro gang, is the way that they're handling this wave. You've got like your Wheeljack, which has it feels like a lot more parts, a lot more engineering. And then you have like your Cliff Jumper, which is less plastic. I mean, he's got the giant bazooka, but still, he's small. Are they factoring that in where some of the figures are worth just a little bit, cost a little bit more to make them? And they're kind of factoring that in and looking at the wave as a whole. I hope somebody asks them. I'm okay with it because if we can get mini bots as part of the deluxe waves, and we have those scaled versions of them, just like we're doing with MP. I like that idea where you can do, like I said, the usual suspects where you have them all lined up next to each other and it feels like the cartoon, but you don't have to spend Masterpiece money to get it. I think that's cool.
Isn't Walmart sort of to blame for this too? Because they're kind of not wanting to carry certain price points.
Yes.
Not sure.
Yeah, retailers are kind of a problem with it.
Yeah, they are. All right. So if y'all didn't see the news today, anywhere on TFW, Allspark, or wherever the case may be, but some leak images came out of WonderCon. Is that what it's called? WonderCon?
Wonderfest.
Whatever.
Wonderfest, yeah.
Wonder something. But some images leaked out of, I'm not for sure the MP number. I think it's 50 or 51.
50.
All right. MP50 Tigertron, which is going to be a bigger version, or bigger than Cheetor and smaller than Dinobot.
Yeah,
So,
it looks like almost all new engineering too.
My favorite one. Yay.
Me too.
I would love to have Blue sign this.
Yes.
Now, is this the same engineering, just made larger?
It might share some of the same engineering, but it looks like almost all of it is new.
there's got to be something different. Like if you look at the Tiger mode, look at the position. You know, Cheetor can't do those positions, or can he?
He can a little bit, but yeah, I mean, it cleans up really good too in beast mode compared to Cheetor.
Okay, so this one here, yeah, I mean, it's going to be a bigger version. I think it's going to look really good, actually. I'm really impressed with this one, and can't wait to see actual stock photos of the figure.
Yeah.
And what's interesting is he's got the actual beast mode head on the chest, unlike Cheetor and Dinobot and Primal.
Well, that makes me really happy now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that is right. So that does make a big difference on it.
And like Dinobot, his head opens and you can swap the eyes around, so you get the green eyes for beast mode and orange eyes for tiger mode.
Nice.
Or robot mode. Sorry.
I'm in love.
I can't wait. Does this mean Air Razor's next? I feel like you have to. And then Silverbolt has to be. Maybe Silverbolt, then Air Razor, because you got to get the interests.
Or maybe Scorponok.
They go back and forth, don't they? Predacon, Maximal. Don't they?
Yeah, it's what it's been mostly, except this time we got Loud Convoy and Tigatron.
That's
so
true.
Two big white cats, and the rumor was a white cat would be the next MP.
I want a little snow base for him, so my big cat can, be walking in the snow or something.
No, man, I want him where he's got some dandelions he's playing with on his back.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, we'll make a diorama of that.
You just want him laying around like, go have your silly war. I'm gonna sit over here. You
pile of rocks.
Yeah.
Pile of rocks. Call that Snow Stalker.
Yeah. So yeah, Beast War fans are excited, all 6 of us. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. All right. Then they announced MP. Well, they didn't announce. No one's announced nothing. Someone leaked this, so someone's rear end probably get fired if they found out who it was. But
this was at the con. I think they just took pictures of the board.
Well, I'm sure it was a big no-no too. So MP51 RC. Now, here's where I want to say this real quick, and I pointed this out to someone else, and they didn't agree with what I was saying. But if you look at this picture of RC to the right, you can see there is a stand right behind her, holding her back up. I feel like this is going to be very back heavy, and looking at those feet, there's nothing in the back to support her. She's going to fall right over. That's my opinion. Maybe. I think she's going to be a hot mess.
Yeah, it's too soon to tell, to be honest. Okay, Josh.
Oh, we don't have enough villains, man.
Hey,
Hey, Cybercast, that's Josh's thing is Galvatron, man.
And that's
He's
something
coming. It's just a matter of days.
I need to point out. I need to point that out. Masterpiece 52 will probably be MP Galvatron. Mark my words, it's coming in the 50s.
Yeah, or Cyclonus.
Yeah, but
if they get
sad
Cyclonus
news is
I'm so mad.
I know.
But good news for us Beast Wars fans is we got the milestone figure.
What?
MP50. It's the milestone.
Okay.
Oh, 52 doesn't sound like a milestone to me.
You're just trying to talk a big game because Josh ain't here. He'd shut you down.
Hey, I know Dakota would do the exact same thing. So
shut you down, boy. So yeah, I mean, I think it's pretty cool how it has this little where it has the little stick out on the wheel from the cartoon movie
during the raid. Yeah.
So I mean, that's pretty cool. I mean, who knows? Maybe her arms can hold Daniel or something. You usually Daniel Cyberspeed or whatever.
She might even come with a Daniel because there was some little gray figure next to her.
I mean, come on. We need Daniel. I want Daniel on the little hoverboard. Nobody's giving me that. Nobody's.
You'll get that on your next MP Hot Rod.
Rodimus Prime. Yeah.
I want it painted too, so don't if you print it out for me, make sure you paint it nice.
No, you know what? You're gonna get a Daniel like we get those MP10, those little ball joint figures that pop off every time you move them. That's what you're going to get.
That's fine. Give me that. I just want one.
That's what you're going to get. Now, all right. Now the next 2 images of Devastator Studio Series are seen here. This which one is this? Rampage. Scrapper, whatever. God, I don't even know why I decided to host. I don't know jack about nothing. I can point little circles around something. That's about all I can do. Jeez Louise. So yeah, there's Scrapper, and then this one here. What's the name again?
Overload.
Trash.
It is trash. I mean, look at Devastator's throat in the back of the truck.
Hot garbage.
Just hanging out in there.
So, but then you get this. Now, I told Dalton earlier, once I actually saw it, I'm like, it's not really all that bad looking like that.
Oh,
it doesn't have that hunchback problem like the other one. I kind of dig it in a way, but
no.
In a way.
It's supposed to be hunched over. He's supposed to be like a wild beast.
I feel like if Angry Mike had a robot mode, it might not be that far from what we're looking at.
I might get that for that. Just for that sheer fact. Now you said that.
You put like a little beard. You paint that little beard thing hanging down on him a little bit. Put some glasses on him.
Hey, but to be angry, Mike, correct. You have to have the big balls in between the legs.
Clang, clang, clang.
Matrix Workshop will do that.
This I don't know what this even is here.
It's the Diaclone stuff.
Garbage. Whatever.
They're expensive.
What's this, Dalton?
More Diaclone stuff.
That's all Diaclone stuff.
Okay, here's the picture. As you can see to the left, if you look really close, you can see the Tigertron next to Dinobot. And then I see where he was talking to the little gray figure next to our
right in front of it.
Looking at that RC, if you look right behind her legs, you can see the little stick holding her up. I think she's back heavy, and the stick's on her back, not her butt. Just by the way,
it might be an early prototype, you know.
Yeah, I feel
people are freaking out about the blur too.
Well, there's Blur, there's Springer. And...
Well, it's the Takara Legends Blur. It's the
Siege.
Thrilling 30 Springer and the Takara Legends Cup.
Yeah, because
just to fill it out.
To put out correct MPs. Them trying to pull off that iconic movie cover.
Cheating. Should put some fans' toys there instead.
I was going to say, I already have that upstairs, but I'm looking for the official.
Yeah.
I need to get it out before I'm, sick.
Okay. All right. This is a Masterminds Creations something. I'm not for sure what it is.
DZF is what they're calling it.
Oh, it's right there in front of me. I didn't see that. Okay. So apparently they did some test shots, but apparently there were some issues with it. So they're very positive to say that this is going to happen in Q3 of 2020. But go ahead and give us your money right now, and we'll go ahead and get this ready to go in about 6 months.
I mean, it looks good. Looks like the IDW character.
Mm-hmm.
Trash.
God. Everything is trash.
Everything is garbage.
When you're angry, Mike.
Yeah.
They need to finish my DJD so I can complete it.
2 more to go.
Okay, I want to stop at the top of his page where he Super 7. Yeah, Super 7 Wave 2 is doing some more Ninja Turtles.
Yeah. We have Bebop.
They look good. I'm trying to say no. I did order Lone Raphael, but that's it. I might get Leo.
Leo's awesome.
But then they do stuff like that Mutagen Man, and it looks amazing. Just like Baxter Stockman looked amazing.
Yeah.
It seems like one per wave. They're like, here we go. We're going to take this one to the next level. And they did. Both the Stockman and the Mutagen Man, they look next level.
I like how they got the weapons on sprues like they did back in the day.
Right.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty cool. And they're accurate weapons from what we got when we were kids. The 2 throwing stars, 2 swords, the crazy other weapons that didn't really belong with them. Cool. So, Shredder, same thing with the weapons. Here, what's the deal with those eyebrows on the head? What is
that? Was the way the toy was, I think.
I don't remember my toy looking like that. I remember my Shredder being hunched over like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. But I don't remember my eyebrows being painted onto the helmet. Do you remember that, Rick?
No, but I was older at that point. My Ninja Turtles were black and white comics. I was collecting the comic book. When that came out, I think I was either a junior in high school or a senior in high school when these came out. I remember going to my friend's house, and her brothers had maybe first or second wave turtle stuff in the floor everywhere. And I looked at them, I'm like, these aren't my turtles. It was like the first time I'd really seen them, but so I didn't really play with these.
Not my G1.
Yeah.
All right, and then we got Bebop.
Oh, he's awesome.
They got
That looks so weird.
The color on him pretty right as far as the pink.
Yeah. G-Boss, what do we do now?
Now, I don't recall him having the leg brace. Did he have a leg brace? The old one?
It's like Stone Cold. He got the leg brace.
I don't remember.
Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Dang. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like him. They're pretty cool looking. Muji, man, I saw this the other day. I was like, and see what's cool is that he got the extra pieces down here that you can drop inside of him and fill it full of water, and they all float around.
It's awesome.
I mean,
What I love about this is they scale with my Masters of the Universe Classic stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't know that you can fill it up with water.
the original one you could, yeah.
I never had one. That's cool.
So that's those there.
Nice.
Super 7, man, they're doing some good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then there is apparently an add-on kit from, what was this, Funbee Studios for your Titans Return Triplicon. When in base mode, you would have the guns and the satellite dishes.
Oh, yeah.
Which is pretty cool. I'm not for sure if they come in those colors. You have to paint it yourself.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, all it takes is just a little bit of silver or gunmetal and presto.
Oh, that's okay. Rick likes to paint, don't you, Rick?
Yeah, I do some miniatures, but Dalton, I feel like you could hook us both up with these and get.
I mean, it's not that hard. Just get an alligator clip, a wood skewer, and
I'd keep them in Dino mode mostly. I guess if
I'm
room.
in city mode.
Like I say, that's the only place I keep mine. All right, so
Mine's in a box.
Let's talk about this. This was leaked out somewhere. I can't remember exactly where it came from, but apparently in the fall we are going to get Commander class Sky Links, which I guess we're gonna get the Sky and not the Link part,
Which sucks.
Well, I'm still holding out hope that it can separate. I mean, we still got 2 weeks to find out from Toy Fair.
And then there's going to be Titan class Scorpionox, which we knew it was coming. They had already teased the prototype of the head in robot mode at San Diego last year. Was that right?
New York.
New York, okay. So
how good does that look though? Let's all put it to our 1 to 10 scale.
Too blurry.
8.5.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 until I see it up close.
Yeah.
I like the base mode right here. What's really amazing is how
good.
If you look at the figure, you don't see no shield, but in base mode, here's his shield. So does he come with a shield? And these parts right here would be the chrome on the shins, which are also not on this figure. So kind of.
I'm wondering if they're leaving things out. Like these are just, here's some basic stuff.
Yeah. A few more weeks.
But
22nd is that Saturday, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I've got what happened? Did we just lose Mike?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Come back to us, Mike.
What happened?
Don't go to the light.
I think he closed the window by mistake.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, wow.
Well, I guess while we're waiting, I have a sneaking suspicion that Scorponok was a heavy retool of Omega. Just by looking at it, looking at his legs and the shape of the torso.
Yeah.
And there's even a comparison pic that shows him with Omega, and it's pretty close.
That's cool.
Which I hear people complaining about the size. It's like, well, toy-wise, Scorponok was already shorter. And even if he is a retool of Omega, it's not going to be that much shorter.
Right.
My apparently I hit the wrong button. Took myself. All right,
Way to 86 yourself.
We're all professional here.
Sure
We're
about
still
that?
talking about Scorponok anyway. We're still, you know.
All right, there we go. We should be back on screen share.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll make sure. All right, so we're talking about Scorponok. What were y'all saying? I'm sorry.
I was just talking about how I have a feeling it's going to be a heavy retool of Omega, much like what we got with Metroplex to Fort Max.
It would have to be an extremely big heavy, because I looked at the pictures. I just don't see it too much.
The shape of the legs and torso are very, very close. Like, it's going to be similar to Fort Max in like the legs and part of the torso, but I think everything else externally is going to be new. But usual complaints from people: oh, the tail's small. Well, the tail in the original was small.
It's too soon. Like, at least wait until Toy Fair to be a complete, that person.
But yeah, we also got images there of the possible next wave Battle Masters.
And the Astro Patrol guys too, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is all older stuff here.
I think the last thing was these here. If we'd seen, did we look at these last time? We did.
We might have. I don't think
Just
so.
Snap Trap stuff.
Now you have this one, don't you, Rick? This is the one that came out.
Yeah, I think he's awesome.
Now, what accessories does he come with? He comes with the chest piece.
And he comes with the sword, chest piece. The guns there's different options for the guns on the back. They connect to the shield. The sword connects to the shield. There's a few different options.
And then the feet, which can be used as bucklers or on the legs like that.
Everything you can store everything on him in both modes.
Turtle Man.
Yeah, the colors are really fantastic, and I mean, it hurt me not to have them all. Let's be real; it should have been a box set. I don't care what the price is, and I don't care about the people that complain about it. I mean, it should have been a box set so you can get it all. I don't know. I just enjoy the box sets.
I have a feeling that the God Neptune will be a box set. I don't think they're going to do it individual like this.
Yeah.
I think the reason they did it individually is so you could troop build the limbs, since they were just a horde of drones.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually looks really good.
It really does.
Yeah.
Kind of regret canceling mine, but I'd rather wait and get all of them at one time.
Yeah, you'll get it. I think it'll be fine. I think you'll be able to get it.
Versus getting 1 and 2 here and wait, killing me.
Yeah. The second set I had ordered through Pulse at some point, and I got delayed. Everybody get an email? I got an email saying it's going to be April for the second too. And anyway, and I think the third set I ordered from Robot Kingdom again. It was just me missing. I always miss out on Pulse stuff. I can't get exclusives. I always miss the dates. I guess I'm not organized enough to get the premium life through Pulse, because it just doesn't work out for me.
Keep an eye out the weekend of Toy Fair, because there's always that C9 buy now.
Talking. And we're going to be, Cybercast is going to be on that Saturday the 22nd. So
it'll be Saturday, and then we'll do a Sunday show. We'll talk about it off air. We'll figure it out. All right, now we're going to our action figures, and it is going to be Star Wars Sideshow Lando. Rick, have y'all talked about this? Because it was new. It was new news when I looked it up. Is this new?
I haven't talked about it on this show. I mean, it came up in the last 2 weeks, I think.
Yes.
Because I still haven't put a pre-order on it,
and this is from
Sideshow.
No, which movie was it from?
Return of the Jedi, Episode 6. That's Jabba's palace in the Skiff Guard.
Now it's kind of, of course, I guess Sideshow's kind of obscured on what they'll actually do. So, I mean, this is kind of it wasn't like he was in there very long in this scene.
No, but Sideshow just redid. So they have Jabba's Palace. Like you can get the 1/6 scale Jabba's Palace.
Mm-hmm.
And they've redone it. Like I've got the first version of Jabba's Palace, and there's multiple parts to it. There's 3 parts that you could get to make Jabba's Palace.
Mm-hmm.
And they just redid the throne and Jabba. They made like a second version, like a 2.0. Well, that's even better than the first one. I just kept my first one, but I think they're doing this to complement it because they have a ton of stuff that they've done, for the Jabba's Palace, and this is part of that Jabba's Palace stuff environment.
Right. I mean, it looks really good. I just don't remember his hair being that wavy, I guess.
Yeah, he looks pretty good. I mean, it's Sideshow. It's never going to be Hot Toys, but Sideshow. I'm still a fan of Sideshow. I know some people aren't, but I still like Sideshow and Hot Toys. I need to put.
He's got sandals.
Yeah, it's Tatooine, man. You gotta,
I don't know. That sand, it gets everywhere.
Okay, Anakin.
Get the sand in your toes.
Ugh. Ugh.
So these all the accessories he comes with.
Yeah.
On a bike.
Okay, the head comes off though. You change the head. I thought the helmet came off.
No.
I know it was like that.
Yeah, I think it's 2 different heads that you get with it.
That's weird.
That's cool. This here is Catwoman. Where did I see this? Mafex Catwoman Hush version.
Oh, that's cool.
I still haven't seen this one. Is it any good or?
I think this here was just reported within the last 2 weeks. That's why I pulled it up.
Well, I mean the movie.
Yeah, I mean it's a little bit it's different from the Hush comic, but it's like most of when they do those stories, it's part of the comic and it's got the designs, but it's pretty good. I didn't think it was the best one, but I think it's pretty good. It's good for like giving you all the big villains. It's loaded in all the major characters. So
those goggles just remind me of the Batman series.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Rick, I saw your Batwing.
Hush is all Jim Lee stuff. What'd you say, Mike?
Your Batwing. I saw your Batwing over at when me and Dakota met up for lunch today at the.
Oh yeah, I haven't bought that one yet. I think I'm gonna get it though.
Yeah. How much is it? Is it more than $175?
Oh no, you talking about the bat with the animated?
Yeah, animated Batwing.
No, I don't think I'm ever going to get that. It's way up there now.
Well, I mean, what's way up there?
I think it's a little less than 600, maybe a little less than 500.
We saw the animated Batwing at Excalibur Comics in Texarkana for $175.
Oh, Josh has one already.
Yeah, he does. I didn't know. I thought you did too for some reason.
No, I didn't order that, and I didn't order the Batcave with Alfred.
I want the Batmobile still, but oh well.
Yeah, I like the Batmobile. They made 2 versions for it. Well, they upgraded after they did the first one. They did like a 2.0.
They're all sold out now. Oh well.
I like how she has her collar on. Like you can put a leash on her, pull her around.
Or a bell.
You see her right here. Or is that a zipper? Either way you look at it, you can put a leash on her.
Put a bell on it.
You hear her come jingling through the house.
Not a very good cat. Not a very good cat burglar.
See, it's a collar. See, she's got a leash on. Oh, you dirty cat.
Mike's making lots of friends tonight.
Yeah.
Someone in here said something about, he says, Maddie the dentist says, Mike called my congressman trash the other day. I feel honored. That was funny. And I was like, I don't recall him, but I say a lot of things trash.
Just take credit for it.
Yeah.
He needs to send us what's the collector spotlight stuff. He needs to send us that. He's got a big collection.
Oh yeah, this here I saw this and I was really looking forward to this here. Is Leatherneck, Michelangelo, Raphael, and the Shredder, which is the Turtles in Time version.
Is the NECA or Mayfix?
I go back out and look.
I think it's NECA.
Yeah, NECA.
Yeah,
Turtles in Time Wave 2. Now, when we were in Texas,
Shattered in box.
Don't try to pose them.
We were we stopped at Target, and they actually had the Michelangelo Raphael set and the Leonardo Donatello, which was from the just recent release. But what I thought was really interesting, in the middle of all those figures, they had the Michelangelo with the foot soldier still there, which I thought was pretty funny. But anyhow, I'm looking forward to this one right here. This is the one I want. But the funny part is that you're going to have to get the one villain and the one turtle. Kind of like if you want to get April and Casey, you get another foot soldier. See, these look really good.
You just have Dakota sign this one.
He should, man. Put him in a little swamp boat. He's got a little shiv and he's got his little swamp hat on. His little swamp vest.
Have a little pot full of crayfish. Mud bugs.
When I get this, I'm going to call him Dakota. His name is Dakota. We'll share.
Should have him holding the playing card in one hand and a crawfish in the other.
Gotcha.
Replace that pocket with a pack of smokes or something, like hanging out of it. God, that would be awesome.
Hold on a second. I'm having technical issues. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were roboting there for a minute.
Let's see what's working.
Seems like someone's having internet issues.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there we go. Can y'all see that now?
Yep.
Yeah, just loaded in.
All right, so Michelangelo comes with, I guess that's the, I can't remember, surf, kind of like a surfboard kind of thing. Hoverboard, yeah. That actually looks really good. I like that. And then he comes with a little thing where the nunchucks are swirling.
Yep. Did all of us play this game? I know.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ages ago.
Yes. Another lifetime.
Can't say that I have.
Okay, Raphael comes with one too. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Why is he on it backwards? You're going to not see where you're going.
Because that's how he rolls.
He'll have an accident.
Safety first.
Now this here looks amazing. This Shredder looks really good.
It looks a little pixelated, but yeah.
He's supposed to. See how it's got the background from the video game? That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'd burn you, turtle. No, don't, Shredder. Don't burn me. I don't want to be turtle soup.
Roast turtle.
Tasty.
All right. I don't think I can't remember whether we've seen this or not, but there was something, it was listed within the last 2 weeks of Aliens 40th anniversary. I guess they're putting out some special figures for the 40th anniversary. This was NECA, wasn't it? Seems like if they do everything turtles.
Seems like if they do everything turtles. 40th anniversary. Seems like if they do everything turtles. 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 Seems
Yeah,
or not Turtles, Alien.
Alien, Predator,
Predator. Yeah, there's only 3 pictures of this. So you get the kitty cat. Yay! But you're gonna get eaten by an alien. You're gonna die. You don't have 9 lives.
Poor Jonesy.
Now I think you were pretty excited about this, weren't you, Rick? Or were you not?
Yeah, like anytime they do vehicles for the 3 1/4, 4-inch vintage collection, I get excited. So
see, this is what for some reason I was thinking this was going to be the next HasLab. It was going to be for 6-inch. Is what I thought. I guess I was wrong. So
we need a Razor Crest.
Yes, that's not done. This is one of those vintage collection, like hardcore collector, but not too expensive. But yeah, I feel like for a HasLab, you need like the Razor Crest, something that's like a little more dynamic, and it's definitely captured people's attention lately. So
no, if they're going to do a HasLab thing, they need to do a 6-inch scaled Millennium Falcon
or Imperial Shuttle.
Good luck with that, Dalton. That is never going to.
And it's better than that. What was it? The 1/6 scale Millennium Falcon cockpit that we've seen a few years ago.
Yeah, there's some guys that have made that now. I think they're getting ready to sell it. It's in my Instagram feed. Yeah, people have made that now. I saw some pictures of it. I know people are buying it, so it's not ready yet, but it looks good.
So that's pretty cool. Like if I was in all that. What's really interesting is that they're all standing really tall out here. So I guess inside, is those like little jump seats they sit in?
I never had one before, so I didn't have the original one. But
that's pretty good. It's still pretty cool. All right, Avengers Endgame Battle Damage Thanos figure by Hot Toys.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Now that I have the regular version on, and I think it's shipping. I don't know. I've made a flex pay on it. Then they show this. So there's a third Thanos, a fourth Thanos. Is it third? No,
it never ends, dude. They just keep making them, man.
This is the third one.
This is actually pretty amazing.
Just watch them get a fifth or sixth one. That's him half turning into dust.
Man,
that's cool. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
He's a rip off of Darkseid.
Okay, Josh.
Now, so you need to get all of them and make this little scene right here, Rick.
Yeah. Looks cool.
Maybe I don't remember him having all those cuts on his faces.
Because it was so dark in the scene.
Well, if you watch it on 4K, it's not dark at all. It's really bright.
Well, I don't have a 4K TV, so I'm kind of SOL on that.
I do. It's great.
I'm going to get one, especially with
that little. I like that he comes with the little concerned face, but it's the mad face that I dig a lot on this version, where he thinks he's about to win, and crush everybody. Spoiler.
Clink.
Look at that face.
Look at the face. He was like
super sad.
But I wanted
Very
another
disappointed.
Cookie. I want another cookie. Dog, you going to give him a cookie?
God, I just think of the scene from the Ninja Turtles series with Shredder. But I want to conquer Earth.
Yeah.
When?
Look at Iron Man laid out on the ground. There it is, right there.
Looks so doofy with that angry face in the helmet.
I'm gonna have if I get this version, I'm gonna have this version just popped out like right after Cap gives him the uppercut with the hammer.
Yeah,
just have him on a stand laid back, falling back.
How's more? Okay, so he comes with some pretty cool stuff. He interchangeable hands.
I like the stand.
The gauntlet with and without the stones. He comes with the stand. Does he come with the rocks too? I guess so.
Yeah, that's a stand thing.
Wow.
Like a little special stand.
Well, that's got to at least be an easy $400, if not more.
Oh yeah, I want to say it's more than that, but I haven't gotten the second version yet. The clean version of this I haven't gotten yet.
Yeah, but wait, there's more.
That's how they do.
Of course there is.
Wow.
Okay, look at this here. I don't know if we've ever seen this, but I saw this. Look what they did. Look at that face. He looks like the dude off the Goonies more than anything else. But I saw this. I'm like, this is going to terrify children.
Hey, you guys.
Well, it kind of did it back in the original movie.
Oh, it did. But when I was flipping through here and I saw this, I'm like, oh my God. Look at that thing. That is hideous.
I'll just imagine that. Him busting out of the back of the van. Woo!
So this is a Diamond Select, Diamond Select Tron toys. These were recently done in the last 2 weeks. I don't know if we've seen them packaged before or not.
3 people are excited about this one.
I think we've seen these were coming, and we saw some early images, but these are actual in package.
Is this the second wave? The first wave I saw before Christmas, like at Walgreens.
I'll go up here and look. They're Diamond Select, so
yeah. I wonder if they've done like a second wave of them.
Series 1.
Series 1.
They've been out. I saw them in November for sure.
Well, then fine. We'll skip that one. All right. Hot Toys, Harley Quinn from Birds of Prey.
I heard the movie sucked.
I have not seen it yet.
I've not seen it until I'm gonna try to see it next week.
I haven't seen Suicide Squad or this.
What?
I haven't even seen Justice League.
What?
And you call yourself a fan?
They're not in theaters yet in his area.
No, I didn't want to see Justice League. It didn't look that good.
I'm watching for all of us, so we're good.
All right, watch this the second time for me then.
Dalton's waiting for the VHS tape to come out.
When I get a second, when we get done with this, there were some pictures sent over on our Stasis Lock chat of in front images of Tigertron. So I'll bring those up here in just a minute.
I'm spoiling it for myself right now. So
I like the other Harley Quinn that Hot Toys did from Suicide. She is amazing. I think she was like close to my figure of the year that year she came out.
Right.
She was definitely top figures because they did the laughing, the open mouth laughing version.
Right.
Spot on. I mean, the face looks good. I'm not crazy about how they've done the hair here. It doesn't look as good as the ponytails, or not the pony, but the other.
Well,
she has different colors and the strands in the front.
I saw in a somewhere or one of the trailers. I guess she cuts her hair really short.
Oh, okay.
Is what the reason is. I'm not a very big fan of her hair in this movie either. She comes with some roller skates. So looks like a backdrop, interchangeable hands. And then the necklace, it has like a dog's chain. It says Bruce on there. So I'm kind of curious about that. So let me. Oh, wrong one. Oh, no. Here we go. So these are, I guess, pictures from Wonderfest. Someone got up there and got closer pictures of Tigertron.
Me likey.
Oops, wrong one.
Mm-hmm.
And Dalton, you said that's his real head?
Yeah, that's the beast mode head.
Nice.
Because you can see the seam lines where it will open up, and you can flip the eyes around.
Nice.
Oh, okay.
And there's also a picture of the little placard in front of him. It looks like 24,000 yen, which is about $240.
Yeah, see, me and someone else were talking. He was concerned how much it was going to be. I was like, it's going to be up there, I bet.
But, Amazon Japan, it'd be around like 170 to 190. So I'm happy with that.
Unless you have to return it.
Let me know when that goes up on Amazon Japan, please.
Don't bring that up again, sport.
It's true.
Already been through hell with that.
DHL hell, huh?
Uh-huh.
This here would have been for Dakota if he was on. So
Dakota was here, we'd be talking about it for 30 minutes.
Oh, look, it's Monkey Goku.
Hey, there you go, Monkey Goku.
Monkey Goku.
No, it's actually Vegeta.
Yeah.
Hey, you watch your language.
Monkey Goku.
Oh, you said Vegeta. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. No.
He's a vegetarian.
So what happens? He gets angry. He turns into a monkey.
Is
he like the Hulk? Is he like the Incredible Hulk?
No, it's more like a werewolf type of thing, I guess. I don't know.
Why do they call him monkeys?
The same. Well, he is a great ape.
Oh, look, his eyes.
It's the same. Yeah.
What is this going on here? He's choking somebody.
Yeah, Goku.
Oh boy.
What happened to his tail? They take his tail away.
Yeah.
Well, that's just not nice.
Well, there it is. There's the little guy cutting off his tail.
What's he show? Oh, never mind.
What?
I was like, what is going up his rear end? But
it's
the little fat guy. Chopping his tail off.
That Dragon Ball stuff is weird.
It is some weird stuff, man. I don't get it. Here's another. This Harley Quinn, I thought looked amazing.
What? Yeah.
This here.
The premium statue?
Oh, this is a sideshow.
Yeah, is this like a premium format statue? Like a 22-inch?
Oh, is it a statue?
Does it say?
Oh, it is a statue. Well, you know what? I don't care.
They can get a lot of detail in these.
Jeez Louise. I mean, dang.
It's probably like 20 inches or something like that.
Oh, I bet it is. This is better than that last Harley Quinn we just looked. I didn't even realize it was a statue.
I better get Dakota for this one.
It's good. Dakota's already pre-ordering.
Wow. Jeez.
Not enough tattoos. Dakota needs a sticker set, like Toy Hacks.
Some what are they, dry rubs?
Yeah.
Or water slide decals.
That's exactly what Dakota needs. Some dry rubs, Dalton.
Oh my god.
Not what I was going for.
She looked fine.
Next time I've got anything to say, I'll just remember to mute myself.
Man, look at that hammer.
They got about 100 pictures of this thing.
That's okay.
I understand. Yeah. She's up on her little tippy toe roller skates. That's a nice looking
Oh! Exclusive mask portrait.
Yeah.
I don't like that one. I don't like that one. I like the one on the left. The one on the left is
with their premium format stuff. They usually do like an exclusive version. That's the one you want. You heard me talk about premium statues this week in chat, right? This is one of those ones probably. If you get the exclusive version, hold on to it for like 3 years.
Man, This, I ain't gonna lie, this one looks drop dead gorgeous.
Mike's gonna put this one right there in the living room.
Jeez. I'll tell you something off air later on.
We still looking at Harley.
I don't even know if we've wrapped around. I want to stop now.
I think we've already gone around.
Oh yeah, I'd already gone around, kept going.
Oh yeah.
What's this? Thanos. Oh yeah, I saw this Mesco Toys 112. Rick, is this something? This is something new, isn't it?
I haven't seen this.
I think it was. It was
I haven't seen it either.
I don't think we've looked at it before.
Yeah, it has a light up feature in the hand where the gauntlet lights up.
It's just like the comic book version, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Maybe like a hybridization of them.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like a very realistic spin on the comic.
Oh, XFL started today. I forgot about that.
That grin though.
Like
when she texts you at 3 a.m. saying, "Hey, you up?"
They got some good detail on that scope.
And this is the face you get when she doesn't text you at 3 a.m.
No, that's the other one.
So that's all that one.
And nothing will ever beat the jazz face.
Yeah. This here is the Marvel Legends series Build-A-Figure Venom. Apparently you can get it just the Venom now. They're doing it and it comes in a pretty big box. I don't know if any of y'all seen this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
We're
one,
talking
maybe?
about this week, I think.
So like the 2018 Venom wave on the bottom, I guess, is what you built.
Yeah.
And then you can just, I guess, buy the figure now. It's like a
This one
different color scheme.
Yeah,
looks way better than the old one.
Yeah. I might actually get that.
Now they should do this with some of the other ones, like maybe with a Wendigo, maybe have some red for like blood or something. I don't know if they can do that.
Yeah. I think Josh was talking about that too. Especially the ones he didn't get. And I was like, I skipped the lizard. I'd buy the lizard.
Yeah.
I know Rhino. We've talked about Rhino multiple times. I've talked to everybody about how awesome that figure is. They should definitely do a Rhino. Just make him a little bit different, like scuffed up or something,
Mm-hmm. That was the last figure we had to look at tonight. So I'm going to go to this website. Pull up for everyone. I'm sure everyone's heard the news that BotCon has resurrected from its ashes and is being headed by Carl Hartman. Is it Andrew King? Is that his last name? I can't remember. It's Hydra from the con days, and our very own Brett Megamus. Brett Megamus is like the manager of the BotCon convention, or BotCon Productions, I believe is the way it is. And so, of course, granted, there are some issues with who's helped running it. But once you go to the BotCon, it does start off pretty cool. It shows the old logos. And when we were talking earlier about go to the store, and so you click on the store and it takes you to Night Shining, which is a licensee for the store for them, and that they're I didn't know that was up. So it shows you the pre-BotCon for $98, the custom class for $89, then the Generation 2 convention shirt for $22, but it doesn't show those other two shirts, which is strange. Are these up now? These still pre-ordered. I gotta look real quick now. Okay, these look like they're available now.
Well, I think they've said add to cart for a while.
Oh, I have to find out. I'm not going to buy it unless they have it in stock. So yeah, that's the deal and all that with BotCon. Legacy, there are some talks, and then they talk about the photo galleries. Of course, there's no photo gallery for 2021, but there are some photo galleries from 2005 to 16, and then 94 to 04, which is the Hartman era, and then Fun Pub era. So, like I said, you can go. This is where here's what's really cool. It shows the way it used to look and everything. So yeah, licensee is Nice Shining Inc., which that is owned by Pete Sinclair. But you know, one thing that I know I will say, and I know Rick will agree with me 110% on this, is that do not mix up my politicians, my religion with my toys. Period.
Yeah.
And there has been a lot of talk, a lot of hate, a lot of negative speech out there about Pete Sinclair, about the BotCon convention coming up. And I know for myself and Dakota, we'll both be going wherever it's at. I don't know about Rick and Dalton in sport.
Oh, I'm in.
So
I'd like to go.
I'd like to go as well. Hopefully it works out. Hopefully the month and the place. Hopefully those things
it's all about timing and money for me. Yeah.
Right. And hopefully with BotCon not being a fun publication, that we won't have to worry about the days of registration costing us $400 or $500 anymore. Yeah. I think these are going to go back to the pre-Fun Pub days, to where you basically pay for a weekend pass. Maybe there will be one exclusive. Maybe it'll be a custom figure like we've been doing at RoboCon. I don't know what's going to happen.
There's still a lot of information that it's pretty much just that simple BotCon quote, stay tuned.
Right.
I hope they'll have third-party stuff too.
Oh my God.
The good thing is, for me, like any Transformers convention is a positive thing.
Yeah. Totally.
It's the brand that we love, and having options. I like the fact that it doesn't matter which one I choose, it's which one I go to. I could go to all of them, I could go to one of them. The fact that we still have Transformers conventions is a good thing, and here's another one that's hopefully going to be better than it was before. And I had a great time at the 13 I went to, so it's nothing but a positive thing that Transformers conventions are out there. I mean, that's what we want.
Right. And that's what I think a lot of people have lost the aspect of, is that it's another Transformers convention, and not all of them are, within driving distance. Like, take for example, and this goes to show you the negativity that some forums are showing, that this one in Kent, Washington, Cyberfest is August 1st. And let's be honest, I mean, I want to point this out, and because it really upsets me, is that this one that's for Kent, Washington, which is up there in your neck of the woods, Sport.
Yes, sir.
And it has 7 posts in this one thread, and it was front page news. The BotCon thread that's gone completely haywire has like hundreds among hundreds of posts, and TFW refuses to front page it. So that just goes to show you how bipartisan they are, and how much hatred they have. Mm-hmm. They're very. There's a lot of hate going over there, and it's just not there. It's other forums. It's not necessary. It's not whatsoever.
I would point out too, anything that's even remotely controversial. Some brands don't want to touch it because they're afraid they'll lose part of their audience. But I'll put this out there. Guarantee you some of those TFW people have forgotten where they came from. I know Absolutely. A lot of them were at BotCon. Here's, I don't want to go deep on it because this is Josh's show, but I'll put what I think on Twitter. Yeah, I put what I think on Twitter. I'm all about everybody getting along. That's just me. I'm still in that till all are one camp. It's Transformers conventions, and I think that should be a positive thing. That's it for me. That's where I think.
Enjoy for what it is. You know, we all enjoy this hobby and franchise, and just enjoy it.
I'm not going deep.
Don't dive into the politics or the anger, whatever you want to call it. You know, when I went to PowerCon, there was a concern about people having arguments or starting trouble with those that like the new She-Ra show. And when I was there, everybody was respectful and nothing happened, you know?
That's good.
And that's the way it should be. Yeah. Nobody
that's the way it should be.
Nobody disrespected it. Nobody said anything negative about it. It just went there, had a good time, and looked at what they liked and did what they wanted to do. And no one stepped on anybody's toes, you know?
The positivity for that He-Man brand has been great because look at what's happening. Like this is going to be a big year for He-Man.
I hope so, yeah.
The next 2 years is going to be a big year for Masters of the Universe, which is great. The fans have really, come to show their positivity for most of that brand. And there's been some great action figures as well, keeping that stuff alive.
Okay. Well, the way I see it is, we go to these conventions to get away from the drama in real life. Exactly. Let's keep it that way.
Yeah, exactly.
And let's just be honest. I mean, people are still going to. I mean, look at it in some aspects. We don't know where it's going to be at, but look where you got that one up in Kent, Washington, and then you have TFCon down in Florida. TFCon might be centrally U.S. next year, hopefully, or later in the year. I mean, I don't know. Where everything's at, you got TFCon. I mean, you got places throughout the region where people can go to. So, I mean,
it's awesome.
So if you can't make one, like, no offense, I'm not going to go to Kent, Washington for that.
Yeah.
If let's say it was if BotCon was in Chicago or Nebraska or Louisiana, somewhere central, that'd be great for me personally.
Yep.
But even I'll probably go where it might be at just because it's the first year, regardless. It just it depends if it's going to be a traveling show like it was before, which I can't see it not being that. I guess, but it could be just located in one location. I don't know. I mean, there's still going to be RoboCon after that, which is based around robots. And it's kind of more geared toward Transformers than anything else. So that'll still keep happening.
It's sort of like if you've ever worked for a place and you've had like different managers or CEOs come through, you might really like the company, but sometimes there's management that comes through the company that you don't like. If you like the place where you work, if you believe in the organization, who comes through and is doing all of the power trip stuff you don't like, it doesn't really matter. The organization still stands. What I think about BotCon is I believe in what BotCon is, what it was created to be. I don't really care who's running it. That's just me. Like the name BotCon resonates with me because I've had 13 great experiences at that con. So that's what matters to me. I don't want to know. Honestly, I don't really want to know behind the scenes. It doesn't really just give me the information and let me make my decision. But I'm going to be positive about anything that's Transformers convention related.
And see, what I like about it is that now, with knowing a Hartman's involved, or at least the way they're probably going to go, is that now I can see BotCon for what it was before the fun publication days. That's what I like. I never saw it before. Yeah. Josh wants to know what we're talking about. It's all positivity, all positive.
We're very positive.
Very positive.
PMA, positive mental attitude.
Here's the question of the night.
I'm excited about Transformers right now. Not just the convention news, but
this
Earthrise stuff. Everybody's going to be getting their hands on this Earthrise stuff in the next week or 2 weeks, or we're starting to get it in, and I think that's exciting too.
Cameron, I think it is. I mean, they postponed 2019. It's still postponed in 2020. I guess we'll find out at
maybe Toy Fair
or Comic-Con. Yeah.
I don't think Hascon's going to do anything. I wouldn't hold my breath.
No, with how bad the first one failed, yeah,
it's dead.
BotCon, Cleveland, or Pittsburgh, you can visit.
One of the things that I like about conventions, like I've never been to a BotCon, but like TFCon or PowerCon is focused on a certain brand, and you get to be around people. You know, that's my favorite part, is meeting different people.
Josh, no.
Maddie the dentist wants me to come to Cleveland, huh? With my Pittsburgh jersey.
I'm fine with it being in Nebraska.
No way.
An 8-hour drive.
That sucks. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so I mean, BotCon, will be cool. I mean, like I said, it's kind of like what Rick says. You just want to go and hang out and have a good time. That's what these conventions should be about. Is
and
you get away together. And you get away from your real life BS in life, and you get to go hang out with people like me and Rick. We only see each other at conventions. That's it.
Yeah, I mean, BotCon is kind of our thing. So
then there was JoeCon, and then your wife wanted to go after me last year. Where's Mike at? Mike ain't coming. What?
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Okay, Josh is going back to bed. Good night, Josh.
All right.
Good night, Josh.
So with that note, I guess we'll go ahead and end the show tonight. I think that's pretty much it. We'll be back in 2 weeks, which will be, what's my date? 14. So 2 weeks is our
Toy Fair.
Toy Fair.
Toy Fair show.
So it will be same time. We will only look over Transformers on Saturday night. Has it always been 2 shows on Toy Fair night?
Yeah.
Okay. So Toy Fair will be Saturday night. We will talk everything Transformers related, and then we will do everything else on Sunday. And so I guess I got y'all here when we're still live. It'll be Sunday. What time is best for y'all? Because I'm pretty much open on Sunday.
What time do we usually do? Like 3 or 4?
Like
3 Central. Yeah, is usually.
Yeah.
So it's 3 our time, 4 his time is what it was.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that means it'll be 1 o'clock sports time.
Yep.
Jesus. Okay. Well, that's all.
Yeah, and if any of you guys are watching tonight, make sure you let your friends know too that we're on Mike's channel for Toy Fair. I think, right, Mike?
Yep. We'll be on my channel for Toy Fair 2 weeks from tonight, and then 2 weeks and 1 day tomorrow. And so Josh can finish moving. He's in the process of moving out of his apartment and moving somewhere else. I won't say where, but
trying to dox him.
No,
behind Dalton's couch. Yeah.
Good luck putting all those Black Series back in. I don't know. He's putting them back in the boxes. But that's a lot of stuff.
No, I asked him today if he was putting them back in the boxes. He's like, no, I'm putting them all nice and neat in one tub and all that. But he's getting detox, he said, from where he's moving to. So I'm like, that'd be great. So he says, if one falls over, at least that one cube will fall over, not a domino effect over everything else. So, all right. Well, I appreciate everyone who is watching. This will be up in video form if you want to watch from the beginning. I know a lot of people from the Angry Mike channel who's not familiar with this, but this is a Cybercast, all Transformer action figure podcast show. So we're going to sign out, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. Kick us off, Dalton.
I'm Dalton. If I'm everywhere, Daltonians TFs.
And I'm Andrew, and you can find me here on YouTube as well as Facebook as Sportimus and on Twitter as Sportimus Prime.
I'm Rick. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter as Shatrdglassjazz.
And you all know who I am, and you can find me everywhere as The Angry Mike. And you can find me just about ranting everywhere. So y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
Later.